Alright guys, so that's it. That's the North Coast 500 done. Got to say it's been quite an exciting few days actually. Let's see, we started on technically Tuesday. Went to the Isle of Skye, and then stayed just outside Torridon. Um, Next day we went up the coast a bit further. I can't remember where we stayed down after that. Then after that it was all the way up to the top, to Durness, and then across to John O'Groats and down. Like I say, it's been a lot of fun. And I'm glad you could follow me in the videos. In summary, I would urge anyone to do the North Coast 500. It's a fantastic adventure. It doesn't matter how you do it. If you get the chance, if you get the opportunity, do it. I've seen people cycling, I've seen motorbikes on there, I've seen motorhomes on there, and obviously I've seen people driving cars. You can camp it. Obviously I was in a tent for most of the time. I'll do a separate video on that a little bit later, because a couple of things happened with the tents that I'm not going to go into in this video. As you can see, for the last night I'm staying in a hotel. That's just to make sure I'm nice and refreshed for tomorrow and the journey back down to home, which is probably going to take the best part of 12 hours. Anyway, as I say, I recommend the North Coast 500 to anyone looking for an easy-ish adventure. You don't need any great driving skills, but you do need confidence in your driving. There are a lot of narrow roads, a lot of single track roads, a lot of passing places. So you need to be confident in your driving. If you're not, there are routes around it, around various areas, that are probably going to be a little bit more of a struggle. There are signs and there is notifications everywhere saying that if you're driving anything bigger than, I think they said a VW T5, whatever that is, it's a van, that's all I know, then don't do certain roads, and I'll absolutely agree with that one. Some of them, especially the road to Applecross, is very narrow, very steep, very winding. Once you're up at the top, up at Durness, if you get the chance, stay there for a couple of days, go across to Cape Wrath. It is an experience, it's amazing up there. You'd be surprised just how stunning it actually is. Obviously I did this on my own. I wouldn't recommend doing it on your own. You can do it on your own, but I wouldn't recommend it for two reasons. One, although it's an amazing adventure, it is also quite tiring, so you probably want to share the driving. And secondly, if you're the only one doing the driving, you don't get a lot of chance. You do, but you don't get an awful lot of chance to actually look at the scenery, which is the best part about the NC500. So I'm not saying you have to take someone else. If you can do it in a pair, do it in a pair. Would I do this again? Absolutely. The one thing I noticed on the way round, I went clockwise. So I started off in Inverness, I went across to the west coast, up to the north, over to John O'Groats and down. I noticed as I was driving round, in the rear view mirror there was a lot of scenery I missed, so at some point I am going to have to come back and go the other way, just to see all the scenery I've missed. Like I say, if you ever get the opportunity to do the NC500, whether it's cycling, motorbike, car or motorhome, take the opportunity and do it. like I said, it's been an amazing few days, and I would recommend it to absolutely anyone. And I'll say this now, thank you very much for joining me, thank you very much for watching the videos. Hope you enjoyed them, and I will see you next time. Bye for now.